Good morning. It is day one of buzzwordathon, and I thought I'd do a vlog for this week. I haven't vlogged in a while, so please bear with me because it's gonna be quite a mess. Let me put you down so we can talk about buzzwordathon. If you saw my TBR/W, you know what books I picked, or at least what books I was thinking of picking. I solidified one. I'm doing 3 books, but because it's me and because this channel is like a hybrid of, Asian dramas and books, I'm switching up things a little bit, and I've decided to add dramas into this as part of the buzzwordathon. So I'll be reading. I guess technically I am because of subtitles, but I'll be watching some dramas to add to this. It's gonna be a busy week. The only reason I think that I'm kind of okay with doing it right now is that it's the summer and I'm off contract, so I have a little bit more time, and I did kind of plan ahead. It was kind of my intention for a while to include dramas because I just thought it would be a fun little added addition. The first book I have is Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. Then I have I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. And then my final book is the book that you don't actually know if I was going to pick it or not, but I've decided that I will read The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu. I decided to have 3 different categories for this dramas so that it can cut down on episodes but still seem like a challenge and kind of a rounded out thing. When I was trying to figure out titles that have you in it, I decided that I wanted to watch one full show, so its full season, watch or finish a show that I already am currently watching. So it can be anything that I haven't picked up in a while, or it could be something that I'm currently watching, as in I watched it a couple weeks ago, but I have to have been watching it and I want to finish it to get it off my watch list. And then the third was reserved for a smaller drama, web drama, or a drama special, or a movie, that sort of thing. For the full drama, I decided to go the Japanese drama route because I was being smart and knew that Japanese dramas are shorter in both episode number and episode length. I found a show on Viki that I don't know anything about. I literally just picked it because of the title. Your Home is My Business. For my currently watching drama, I pulled a drama that I had started last year, towards the end of the year, and then I kind of just dropped off. Not because I didn't enjoy it, it was just, it's one of those shows you can just push aside and in favor of other things. I know on my drama list and elsewhere it's known as Pleasantly Surprised, but on Viki it's called Love Myself or You. So I'm using that title. And then finally, if you watched my TBR/W, you know that this month is my Chansung month, and I was trying to incorporate a Chansung drama into this challenge somehow, some way. I did find a drama special, a KBS drama special called Your Noir, and it stars Chansung. KBS subs all their drama specials on their YouTube channel. So it's an official channel and official subs for this drama special. So if you're ever looking for another place to find legal subs, especially drama specials, go to KBS. I woke up really late this morning. I had all these plans. I had plans to go to Starbucks and get coffee and then read a little, and that didn't happen. In about a half an hour I have to go record a podcast episode, so I don't have any time to start anything before that, really. We got done recording the episode at 3:30. It's a long recording. I have a cat who's yelling at me, and I figured that I would read a little bit of I Let You Go, kind of try to make up some time. Hello. So it's been about, I think, an hour and a half. I keep looking there's gonna be a clock behind me, and there's not. The only clock I have is my phone, which I'm using. I am this far in I Let You Go, 155 pages, or chapter 20. I'm really enjoying it. It's been so far an easy read. I didn't want to put it down, and I really enjoy how it's setting up. It's set up where every other chapter is in a different tense, one focusing on the mom and then one focusing on the detective. So it's a really cool read. I'll probably read more tonight. My goal was to kind of try to get at least half the book done so that I can finish it tomorrow. So like I've tried to set up like a schedule where I could be like every other day starting a new book with a day of buffer. And then also I think I'll have to look at my notes, but I think with the amount of total episodes that I have to watch, it's like I have to do like 3 a day. Are you hungry? Good morning. It's a day 2 of the buzzwordathon. Just woke up. It's kind of late. I couldn't get to sleep last night again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, I do know what's wrong with me. It's a problem I always have. Okay, coffee is obtained. The game plan for today is I don't have a lot of things to do like outside of the challenge. I'm doing kind of like this like weekly roundup video. I keep all the links I want to talk about, but I would like to start to kind of compile it so that when I go to record, it's not that terrible. I should start working on the podcast editing because I do all the editing for the podcast. I don't think that's going to happen today, but I should be doing that. The only pressing thing I really have to do is I should go to the grocery store at some point. That's it. That's all. And then I could just like read and watch shows all day. Like I could conceivably just marathon the rest of the Japanese drama like with the time that I have. I'm gonna read the rest of I Let You Go, which should be fine, like seeing as far as how far I got yesterday on very little time, and I think it's gonna start just ramping up even more, so I'll be reading faster. So that book and the pacing that I'm reading it at will be no problem to finish today easily.
I was on page, 155 on chapter 20 when I stopped yesterday. And if I had just read like not 10 pages, I could have been at part 2. It would have been like an even break. That annoys me. I didn't know this was sectioned into parts.
I was expecting some things that genuinely, if you've read this book, you probably know what part I'm at. That genuinely surprised me. Like, I'm legit shocked.
You people with your Wegmans don't know how lucky you are.
Okay, we are back. The cat in front of me who's walking the slowest possible. I am going probably to finish this. I've only got like this much left. So we have a cat over here who's very hungry and very mad at me that I just spent like the last hour finishing I Let You Go. But I'm not upset that I finished I Let You Go. Well, I kind of am because I want more of the story. It was so good. Highly recommend this book if you haven't read it yet, which I'm sure most of you have. This whole entire time I haven't figured out what the cover is, and now I get it. Like it makes sense now that I've actually read the story, but like before I was like, I guess this is just some fun font choice.
Is insane out here.
Good morning. I couldn't fall asleep last night, so then I slept in. I'm going to make up for it by at least starting a little bit of everything I never told you right now to kind of wake myself up. Hopefully. Possibly. I don't know. I want to sleep.
So I kind of don't like read like spoilers or synopsis of books. I kind of just go by like if it seems interesting or like if someone says something about it or if I know the author. So this book I didn't know was what it was. I just kind of assumed it was about like a family.
Literally, the first line in the synopsis tells you what it is. I just really wasn't expecting that. That seems good, right? Oh well. We're not going for quality content. We're just going for, entertaining. It's afternoon, technically. But I finally have my coffee made, and I spent the morning reading. I'm only about 2 chapters in, so 40-ish pages. I'm really liking it so far. I decided at 3 a.m. that I just desperately needed to create a Spotify playlist with all you songs, and then I'd challenge myself to only make it you K-pop songs. They don't get me either. So if you'd like to listen to that Spotify playlist, I'll have it linked below. Probably, if I remember to do it during editing. I will probably read a lot more either this afternoon or tonight. I did watch many episodes? 6 episodes of Your Home Is My Business, the J-drama that I'm watching. So I only have 2 episodes left on that show.
You opened up the blinds and she's just like, yes.
I've done nothing all day. So I'm heading upstairs so that I can read some more, because I really should read instead of just messing around online. On the last episode of Your Home Is My Business, this afternoon I actually read a bunch of Everything I Never Told You, which I'm really liking. I think it's really good. Just prop you up here. I'm really liking it a lot, and I think I'm on 160. I'm definitely much farther than the midway, so that'll be something that I finish quite soon. But that's okay, because I want to watch some more dramas after this too, so it'll be nice to have that done so that I can watch some other things that are not you related. It is midnight, and it's time for me to be going to bed. But I thought I would pick up the book and read some more. Let me see, I'm halfway through, more than halfway through the book. I don't usually read right before bed. That's not my thing, because it doesn't help me sleep. It actually hinders it, because I like to read for a while. I'm hoping that this doesn't make me want to just finish the book, which I guess doesn't really matter because I'm not working right now, so I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. But I should go to sleep at some point tonight. Books don't help me sleep, which I wish they did. That would be nice, easy thing for my insomnia, but that doesn't happen. I've been thinking about it, so I want to read more about the story. It is currently 3 in the morning. My cat is yelling at me, and I finished the book. It was really good. It's 3 in the morning, so it's hitting me, especially having completed the book. It didn't hit me during the book. It's just hitting me now. This is just a really great book. I'm gonna be thinking about it for a while. It's just so well crafted. Good morning. It's day 4 of the buzzwordathon. I am currently making some coffee. It's actually not morning, you can probably tell. It's all really very exposed behind me, because that's full windows, and you're in a cabinet right now. I wanted to put you there because I wanted to make coffee and still talk. As you probably saw in the last clip, I finished Everything I Never Told You. Padded titles. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. It was heartbreaking and sad and emotional, and as you saw in the last clip, it made me cry, which is a feat, because usually books don't make me cry all that much, but it really got me. It really got me, especially just after reading it. It was almost it was just a release of all the emotions, because I wasn't that emotional during the actual read. It was just like a good story that I wanted to keep reading more, but it wasn't like super emotional. So I think that was also surprising why it hit me, because I wasn't expecting it to be that like emotional to me afterwards. Today, it's Saturday, so I don't really have anything planned except for I do have to record a video. I'm sorry, it's probably annoying because I'm using a metal cup to make my coffee in. But I have to record a video for the channel, and since I've already finished the drama and everything I never told you, I technically don't have to start a book until tomorrow. I think I will plan on watching some of Love Myself or You. I'm gonna be real honest, it's been so long since I've seen Love Myself for You that Vicky doesn't even have like it tracked when I last left it. Thank God for my drama list. But I have like no clue what's going on. Like, it's not that deep of a show. It's gonna be easy to figure it out, but I know Jasper's very cute in this. That's about all I know.
I forgot we're at like the brother part of this show, and this is gonna be hard because it's a storyline I don't care about. Gonna be a rough go here for a couple of episodes, I guess.
Hello, friends. It is day 5? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. Today is going to be a kind of massive editing day for me. I have to finish editing the podcast. I got through a little bit more than halfway last night. So I have like till today and tomorrow morning to get it through. So it should be fine. Update on things that actually matter for this readathon. I didn't read anything this morning. And I don't know if I last updated on the book, The Way You Make Me Feel. I'm on about page 80, roughly, of that book. It's going to be slow going, but I'm technically like a day ahead. So as long as I can get in my 3 episodes of the Taiwanese drama that I'm watching, I'll be really good. I'll be in a really good spot. It is 9:20 right now. I spent most of the day editing that video and then uploading it and putting out a blog post, and I still have to edit the podcast. I just made dinner. I did watch 1 episode of Love Myself or You, so even though I haven't been doing that much, I'm still doing something. Good morning. It's day 6, I think. Day 6. I spent the morning just a little bit, probably only like a half an hour at most, reading. I'm almost halfway through The Way You Make Me Feel. I'm just like not feeling it. It's definitely not bad enough that I'm like DNFing it or anything like that. If I hated it, I wouldn't be reading it. But it's definitely not like grabbing my attention like the other 2 books, which is kind of sad because, you know, the first 2 books just were so good and good for me that with this one being kind of it like there's a drastic difference between what I read like these past couple days and what I'm reading now. That's okay. It doesn't mean that that book isn't warranted to be out there, or that I don't think that like other people will find it enjoyable.
Can't tell it, but it just got super dark and super windy. Like, extremely fast. It's kind of creepy.
So it's the last day of the readathon. Last night I finished The Way You Make Me Feel. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I also watched 2 episodes of Love Myself or You. So today's game plan is I need to watch the last 2 episodes and I'm done with that series. And then I have Your Noir, which is the drama special, but that's like the length of an episode. So it's essentially like 3 episodes worth of stuff to watch and no reading. I thought about like adding another book like last night, but then I was like, whatever. I can't do anything right now because I have to go over to Lowe's. Well, I haven't been out too, so I should, go outside. But I have to go over to Lowe's because my parents' like couch is broken and I wanted to fix it. So I need screws for that. And I'll probably go to the grocery store or something else while I'm out, maybe. Finished Love Myself for You. I gave it a 3 out of 5. It was okay. Definitely the first half of the series, which I watched like back in like November, was the best part of the series. This half was like but that's done. So I only have Your Noir, which is only like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. So it's not going to be too big of a deal to get it done before the end of the night. I'm actually gonna wait a couple more hours before I even start that because I figured I would just do it later. I was kind of like planning things because I need to get my life in check. And I started planning things like last night, but I was going through just all dates, and I had officially decided that I was gonna do the readathon. I will put like links below if that's something you're interested in. And so I was trying to figure out what books to do for that challenge. Since I'm not at home, I don't have a lot of things, but I do have this right here. When I first decided to do this readathon, I realized that I only had one book that had You in it, and since I was leaving, I couldn't like borrow anything from the library because I wasn't going to be able to return it in time, and I don't believe I can like get anything from the library here since I don't live here and I don't have like a library card or like my parents' library card. So I decided to create an order at Books Outlet to get 2 books for the challenge. You know how you like get stuff from Books Outlet and then you're like, well, I have to get to the, you know, minimum so it can get free shipping, but then also you do that thing where you're like, well, last time I just threw stuff in my cart and then I didn't touch it for like a month and then all those books disappeared, so I should get these books now since they're so cheap. So that's what I did. I figured that I would like just go through all these books and I will share them with you now. I did find one book out of that group that I could use for the readathon. It's Kendare Blake's 3 Dark Crowns. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I'm excited to read it and have like a specific readathon to do it. This is one of the books that I was toying with doing for this readathon, which I guess I should have because I had the time, obviously. It's Dreadful Young Ladies and Other Stories by Kelly Barnhill. It's an anthology. I was gonna like kind of cheat it because of the you. Furthermore, by Taria Mafi. I'm like gonna butcher her name, but oh, the artwork on this cover is so pretty. Nay Adehe. Ooh, I butchered that name. It's Flame in the Mist. Also very, very pretty. This is the second book that was like potentially an option for the buzzwordathon. It's Gilly Macmillan's I Know You Know. I've had this in my Amazon cart for a while and I was excited to see that it was at Book Outlet for cheaper. It's The Girl from the Other Side. It's a manga, story and art by Nagabe. You know how Book Outlet is like, people who bought this also bought this. The only reason that it's in my cart is because of that. It's And the Trees Crept In by Dawn Kurtagich. And then finally, this is Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman. I guess I'll do a wrap up of everything either later tonight or tomorrow after I watch Your Noir.